Hello everybody, Visitor here with episode 20 of RLS Career Mode. BeamNG, modded, all that good stuff. Extra mods listed down in the description. I was kind of looking at this like, it would be a little bit of a change up. Now I have done this a little bit ago in the vanilla career playthrough, but I figured if anything, we can go ahead and see what the difference might be now having Tyre thermals, some of the other mods, stuff like that in here. Kind of curious to see how that plays along with this and how much harder it makes it, or easier maybe. I think it'll be harder though, because we're going to have cold tires to start. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and see what we can do here. We got two-wheel drive, open rear differential. Yeah, not too bad. Little ziggy-zaggy through this bit. Gonna just dive right on in, get this going. There we go. 1 minute, 11, 9:31. So we did it with about 4 seconds extra on there. Not bad. Gives us 2,500 more credits, so that's something pretty decent. And that gets the next one. Load dynamics unlocked. Let's go ahead. We'll pop on over to that one. I should move my character so that way I don't have to fight that. It also gives us a milestone here. Level 3 of the logistics branch has been unlocked. Hard Jockey, level 3. 3 stars from challenges in any commercial branch. Awesome. Should we clear that? We can go back here, back into commercial, back into this, and into load dynamics. And this time we've got an actual load in the back of the truck. Let's see, it's going to be pretty squished. So 1 minute, 55 seconds this time. Definitely a lot more of a challenge here. Yeah, the gears are very long. First and second is all we really need to do this. Ooh, that's not good. It didn't quite count that as a stop either. So yeah, we probably didn't get it. Oh, we did. Holy cow, with a lot of time to spare. So, I mean, that one may be set up a little bit too easily. It gives us another 3,250 on that. And then we get our next one there. So, I guess there's an idea. Yeah, I guess that works, right? Get another milestone. Yes, 5 stars for challenges in the commercial branch for another 200 credits. All right, construction and delivery. This time we actually get to head around and take this. So the last time I did this in vanilla career mode playthrough, I went and took a shortcut that I know about a little bit of one. So basically going straight down the track and then across and through the loop there, which definitely did cut down a lot of time. So I'm thinking I'm going to just do that again. I was considering not. I'm like, we'll just go for it here. Kind of see how it goes this way. Went up out on 2 wheels there. Definitely overloaded though. We can take this kind of a shortcut though. It's a little bit of a shortcut. We could just kind of cut it this way. It's gonna have us go down to the highway up here, so. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and brake about here. We're gonna go ahead and cut this a little bit. There we go, not bad, not too bad. Wonder if we're gonna hit that 70 mile an hour speed limit as we get down this at all. Yeah, we do just get past it, okay. Probably not gonna get anywhere near 100 unless I really push hard on that. Go ahead and kick it into 4th gear here. Actually losing speed that way, I realized that for a second there. Minutes 17, 566. So taking that shortcut definitely helps. And 4,500 credits. So that's a pretty good chunk. Doing these kind of missions, I think, is the way to make the most money, vanilla or RLS, to be honest. Especially starting out. This is probably the best way to start it all out. So let's see. I was thinking I needed to go into there. I don't know why. Career paths, milestones, 9 stars. Gives us 300 credits this time. Now we got Nimble Navigator. That is the next one here. And we get to look at the wagon Herotjason burst. So 1 minute, 4 seconds is the goal. No tractor control, thank you. That open differential just making it so difficult with the tires here. And there we go. 1 minute 6, 9, 12. So we have 3 seconds we're supposed to magically pull out of that. So 3,500 credits we got out of that. Let's retry. I will put on the traction control because that did actually help when I tried this in vanilla. So maybe it actually will. What do we have? 105. So we got a second, almost 2 seconds down. What, 107? Yes, we lost just about 2 seconds, but not enough to really get it. I mean, that is something that would be a pretty good challenge right there, I imagine. We could give it another shot, but I think we'll skip because we did another 350 credits just for trying it there. So I think that's pretty fair. And another milestone. Yep, so airborne for 4 minutes now. We've gotten 245 stars total for another 1,000. So there's 2,000 for those two alone, which is a very good deal. Maximum capacity. So this one, we're going to have to take the wagon this time with couch and the trailer with that box on the back. Yeah, it'll be a little bit more fun. Couch is still there, so that's good. Perfect stop on that, I would say. So 113,979. So we managed to be ahead on that one. 7,500 more credits right there. Yeah, see, this starts to get to be really good for money. Horizon delivery. Now we get to basically take this all the way across town to some location. Essentially the way they got it. Another milestone, level 2 of the commercial branch, 15 stars from commercial branch. All right, Horizon delivery. Let's go ahead and run this really quick. I mean, we might not even be here for half the episode. And this will give us a good chunk of change in. Caught a bit of two wheels there. Just go ahead and sit inside so we can pretend that this car is better than what it is. Couch kind of moved a bit there, it looked like. Yeah, one strap is still on it, so we're okay there. Thinking it had us turning, but no, that's not it. Take this wide under full power so that way we kind of keep some speed going. Do the same here. We got a car getting kind of in our way, but not too much, thankfully. Yeah, I'm not going to go like that. I was not going to make that otherwise. And we got 154.017, so we have plenty of room on top there. Giving us a grand total of 9,000 plus our multiplayer now of 2,250, giving us 10,150. That would be, or no, 11,150. Woo. Yeah, that's pretty darn good, I would say. All right, and we still got more to grab. Nothing more there, just giving me that thing. Commercial courier. Now we get to go ahead and take a look at the truck. Then we'll do heavy haul where we'll take a trailer and then we'll take it to a location. So pretty basic deal, but this is where we'll make some good money in right here. Help us to get this up so we can hopefully look into maybe starting to get towards buying another place. It's weird. It says center differential locked, but there we go. Yeah, I'm speechless on that one. I don't even know what to say. It might be all right with making nothing about that. Yeah, that didn't really help right there. One cargo delivered, time of 1:19, so we were, apparently that works. So yeah, thankfully with our diffs being all set up like that, it worked out to where we were okay. Thankfully. That got us 15,000. I mean, we started the episode with what, 57,000? And we've made almost 50,000 already, and it's been 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Now we got heavy haul next. I don't know why I just went and abandon, because I accidentally hit retry for some reason on that. I will be honest again, it's late. Night before release. I gotta stop doing it, but at the same time, that's just the way I am, I suppose. There we go. That thing just bothers me seeing it. So this time we're gonna try to take a trailer around the loop there. It is a shorter trailer. I want to say like a 30-foot, something like that. So we gotta back up, grab it, drive around in 2 minutes, 3 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we get this set up. Parking brakes off. Oh, that did not work. A little bit on the trickier side. I could try using the high-low gearing, but that requires me to take my hand off the controller, my left hand, use the keyboard, so I could do that while driving down the highway and such, but not necessarily here, because there's a lot of turning involved while I would need to use that, and it gave me a green on that, like as though it was in it, but yeah, 2 minutes, 890. Somehow, seems like when you're hauling stuff, they give you a lot more time to figure it out. 15,000 plus 3,750, so 18,750. Woo! That's really pushing us up there. And now we've got container terminal delivery. That would be the last one there. Career paths, APM, motorsports, no. Commercial, cargo transport, container trailer delivery. So we got to try to take this container trailer all the way to Spearleaf Marine Logistics over here on the pier. And it's giving us a total time of 6 minutes, 15 seconds. To get all the stars, we get 5,000 plus 7,500 plus 10,000. So that's 22,500 plus the extra bonus that we can get from that. Go. We'll leave it in high gear. I think we'll be all right that way. I'm going to kind of swing this out this way so I can maintain some speed getting into there. If we're going Spearleaf Marine Logistics, I'm going to imagine we go straight here. And then we'll just take this route here. And we'll go down and around the loop through the city and across the bridge that way. And by the loop, I mean onto the on-ramp underneath the bridge up here. So we're going to want to be far right. Be ready to squeeze on over. We got a car that's going to be in our way a little bit here. Just move them out of the way like that. It works. Yeah, the keyboard for some reason is not changing that up there, so that's okay. We just kind of have to push as hard as we can here. Gonna start pushing out towards the left gently. Don't want to hit that, but I am gonna. I just don't want to move too far over, but I didn't want to lose that at all. Be into oncoming side, but that'll allow us to kind of slow a bit, even though we're maintaining throttle, and kind of squeeze right on in like that. A little bit close on that side. We're gonna hope that nobody's coming this way on the other side of the road. We're good, perfect. Won't let me shift to fourth, so we must not be quite there yet. I'm just gonna keep holding her down and hoping traffic stays kind of out of the way for me. And two of them are heading down. The truck's going to kind of get into my way, but I want to try to sneak past the car here. Start braking now. Just a brush with that. We're all good there. Sneak here if we can get through these bushes just fine, but this truck is gonna get it. Oh, because he got in with us. You have to restart, unfortunately. Okay. Strange, it is like detaching too. What the heck? I think I might have to abandon and restart. I'm not sure what is up with that. Let's just take it a little easier here, see if that helps. Yeah, okay. Wonder if we can go down the racetrack and across, but that doesn't really go any quicker that way. I'll go straight ahead, and maybe this time I'll take a left. I'll go up and over and take a left. I'm gonna put my mouse over here so that way I can hit that button, hit that splitter up a little bit. Just kind of hold her flat and ride along for a little while now. There we go. I think that kind of method is working. It's a little quicker that way. Going too fast. Way too fast. I tried to brake. I didn't know you could just go through the rocks like that. Interesting. Yeah, we're in the rocks here. Yeah. The rocks are fake, apparently. Okay, we'll give it one more shot. This time I'm going to try to be a little bit more gentle about it. What? How did I get scraped through on that? I don't quite understand. Probably because I was out farther to the right side there. All right. Now we just gotta cruise along down this way. We'll try this way instead because I think this actually did feel a bit better. Whoopsies. Shifted and went into high. And I got it backwards that way. That's kind of crazy how that's gone that way. We're going to kind of stick into this gear in low, fifth low. Just because as we come up here, we're going to be losing speed coming around this. It'll help us to kind of hang in there a bit. Nope, doesn't want to let me shift down into fourth high, so I'm gonna hold this here. I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of drafting this way. Turn on that compression brake all the way to help us out a little bit that way. Sorry, I'm just doing a mission. We're definitely gonna be well ahead though, because they want us to deal with traffic, I'm imagining, and actually play the rules right and such, but This time I'm going to take this corner normally. Ish. Just give you a little bump to show you can go quicker because the semi is catching up through the corner. It tries to tell us that we need to go outside, but we don't need to. It's just because of the location of the drop there. There we are, 4 minutes, 58 seconds. So under 5, that's pretty good. So that's all of these completed. Look at that, 22.5 plus the 5. We made 31, oh, 30, not 30, 27, 28, 1. We're up to, we have basically 100,000 credits right there. That's 90,000, 91 in total. Yeah, about 91 in total, which is very good. Yeah, so if I wanted to take a look at what other garages we have, there's no more just doing it in here. But to see, you know, which ones might be cost effective, because I haven't owned a few of these. This guy, I think, is 250. So to purchase, 425. Never mind, a little bit more than I thought it would be. But we're making some progress into that. What I am curious about, though, cul-de-sac garage. That's a different one, right? No, that's the one I was just at. Oh my goodness, being silly. Seal brick, we have seal brick. We don't have the Velasco City or the commercial garage. Race paddock. That one I thought about grabbing, but it didn't give us a whole lot considering where it's at. You know, maybe expansions or something could be done to that eventually, but this guy, 550, so it takes even more. What do we have? What do we have? Commercial garage is probably $1 million if I even had to imagine. So, I mean, race paddock would be one that we could definitely purchase here. I still wanted to do drift vehicle build as well as an off-road vehicle build. So there's those both. This would be 155 and 155? 1.55. No, 155. Yeah, why can we not buy it? Do I not? Oh, that's right. We're at 148. I was thinking 198 for some reason. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and head back. Might cost us this time. Yeah, it'll cost us, but whatever. 253 credits out of nothing. That's nothing. We're not worried about that. Okay, purchasing vehicles. We should have a few slots still available. There we go. And let's see. Alaska Auto. Yeah, so we want, I was thinking about what vehicles. That's what I'm trying to think about, I should say. It would be good for drifting. I mean, obviously we have a few different options. Nothing's really good there. The Bruckle dealership I don't think is going to have anything too amazing either. Not really in the sense of drift vehicle. I mean, they got some good vehicles, don't get me wrong there, but several cars. Could do a Grand Marshal for a drift vehicle, which wouldn't be too bad. I've done one out of the... Oh man, I don't even remember what it was anymore. My brain's kind of slowing down for the night, I'll be honest. Yeah, nothing crazy there. Let's see. Private dealers. Lansdale fishing trip. It looks like it's already been on water. I guess that makes sense. Automatic front wheel drive. No, we could do a Pessima build. Old school one, but I think we'll be okay on that. On something that'll be stable and a good drifter vehicle, basically. Well, let's start looking by. Is there anything with drift? Apparently, I have my caps lock on. We have the Claria. I haven't played or bought this vehicle here. I've played with it a bit in free roam, kind of gotten to know it a little bit. Let's just do this. Let's just do it. It's going to be 70,000, so that's practically half our money. A little under what we had made there. So it's going to take a little bit for the delivery to be here. How long? About a full minute. Yeah, not too bad. We do also have this guy that I completely forgot about. We need to build up as well. So we have our drift car bought and our off-road vehicle bought. That is good. So let's go ahead and part customization. All parts. Body. I do apologize for completely forgetting about that. I don't even know how I forgot because I really wanted to get this done. And then I forgot about it, which is just silly. The soft top frame, we can get rid of that. And probably, let's see. Tire pressure management system would be great to add to it. Now we could see if we need to change that fuel tank when we get to the engine side of things, wherever we would be with that. Snorkel, it's got it good. Where actually is the engine? Just a cab roll cage. We'll do with that, so it's just that big. So the rest will be okay. That way we can also sell some of the other stuff. Where is that at? Chassis? Yeah, that would make sense. 2.8 water-cooled inline diesel. Inline 6 diesel? Let's go with the, well, being that they're all going to cost the same, 30,000. Holy crap. Wow, I did not expect that to be so expensive. Maybe I made a mistake buying that vehicle. That's okay. 4-liter inline 6 diesel. We could go for the 3-liter inline 6 racing engine. We might lose some torque and stuff that way. I think this will be great, though, honestly. And then we can go over to the... You could do a CJD mod in there. Ooh, man. Do the ultra heavy duty. Transmission. Do a 7-speed manual here. I think that'll be just fine. So this is part of the CJD stuff here, it looks like. We'll go with rally gear ratios because it's diesel and the way it's kind of set up and everything. I think it'll be with the rear differentials. I think we'll be fine that way. Do a dry sump oil system. We won't worry about that too much. We'll go with a high performance radiator though because we will need that. We can do the CJD performance exhaust. Stock engine mounts will have to leave, unfortunately. And then that gas tank, the fuel tank. I have a range box too, which is good. So fuel tank, gasoline. There we go. Ooh, that sounds... Lots of bass coming through from that, I'll be honest. The tires have a bit of a weird texturing thing to them for some reason. See, like, yeah, kind of like all weird. I'm not sure what's happened there, but as long as it stays a visual thing, I think we're okay. And let's go ahead, and since we're here, we're just going to go for the CJD performance intake And the thing to note is that let's see, let's go for the medium intake runner. So we maintain some of the deal there. So yeah, the supercharger I've had issues with in the past. Whether or not that is fixed, I'm not sure. But we're going to go with the turbocharger because that should work good. Maybe I'm backwards on that. One of them doesn't work though, that's for sure. And we're at 44. We're kind of taking our money down again here. Tuning. Change our clutch mass, flywheel weight. That's pretty interesting. Wastegate, we can go up. Let's just go with like 32 pounds. That's usually a pretty decent deal there. It's going to shut it off again there. Okay. It is only going up to 4,500, and I would think this should go a lot higher. What do we have for an ECU in here? I did not look at that. Engine management, adjustable. Now let's go for the CJD. Let's do cheap mode here. Well, cheaper-ish. Yeah, about half. Okay. Still going to be the soft rev limiter, but now we've got 8,000 on that. That may be too high, but we'll see. I think we'll just leave it there. It's definitely going to be overkill. I know that. Seventh gear at 45 miles an hour. We're pretty high, I would say. Oopsies. There we go. Did I manage the TPMS in here? Whoopsies. Wondering. Rear differential lock. Transfer case lock, rear diff, that's front diff lock. Okay. Okay, so that's what the lights do. Pressure group front active. And inactive, okay. Rear one active and inactive, active and inactive. And then we can... Okay. So that's how we could change, okay. When the key turns. I want to just take this thing down the drag strip, to be honest, to see what it does. This thing probably is a little overkill. Sounds very nice though. I think we're gonna run out of gearing though first. Holy cow, 10-7. We're in the 10s with this thing. Yeah, we need to do something about the gear ratios, though, for sure. That turbo's still whining away. That's CJD for you, though. It really hangs in there. We're not interested in ETK there. Let's go ahead and my vehicles. We'll go ahead and put Richard away for right now. Needs a repair, apparently. No, I can't put him away because it thinks that it's not here on this map, even though it's here on this map. So, yeah, that kind of a deal. Okay, we just got to ignore that. Let's go tuning-wise. What else? We can't really do anything to gear ratios. Okay. Just curious, because I was like, if so, that would be cheaper, quicker, but no. 0.088 to a 223. Yeah, because that'll still allow us to get some higher gear ratioing there, but really where we're at isn't even that bad. A 169. We'll do this one. Could do adjustable ratios as well. Let's do adjustable. Tuning. High range, 1-to-1. We're going to go with like a 0.65 and probably a 1.6 on that. Let's just do this. 40 pounds. Let's make this thing go. There we go. Transfer case. Let's go for that rear differential there. Oop, second gear on accident. Get a bit of speed. Try not go too fast here through there. It's all in kilometers per hour, so I don't know where I'm actually at. There's 7th gear. We're just cruising around at 40 like that. A lot of pickup on the front though, that's for sure. There's definitely more we can do with the vehicle, but for right now this is a great start. Just bounced off that. We're all good. Some minor damage. Cosmetic is all it looks like. Okay. I think I got a slight pull to the right, but I'm not sure. Ooh, that gear ratio is insane here. More than we need, but 10.8. Okay, so not as quick as before. So we'll probably have to adjust that to be like close to the 1.0 then. It's crazy, there's nothing here to stop us from going down that, but I don't think we have the ground clearance to clear that properly. It does drift a little bit. Still sitting at 32. So I'm not sure if it actually saved, if I paid for my changes. I don't think I did. I'll be honest. I don't know. You guys would know. You guys can take a look. I don't recall now. We got like 5 minutes, but I want to do a mud drag here too. My brakes keep fading out though. Didn't give us times. It's like it didn't start. Let's see. Where did my mouse go? There it is. Go ahead and put that front diff lock on too. Exited the state. There we go. It's a little bit weird. A little bit of a trick. If we're on our side and you get something with lock differentials. There we go. Just like that. We had a 992 on that time for that one. I don't know if we'd make it through the harder one though. Let's give it a shot. We'll see how bad this goes. Yeah, we immediately sunk like that. Okay, let's go tow this back. We'll sell some parts, see if I can do something with suspension-wise and fix that gearing a little bit. So I gotta get it repaired. Should have an axe of forgiveness, though, by now, I would think. No, 0.043. Ooh, jeez, ouch. 0.43 on that. Well, I think what I'm going to do, off camera wise, I'm going to go ahead and drive Richard around until we get that. And then by next episode, it'll be fixed and we can actually look at doing the rest of the mods to getting that bad boy all set up to go crazy. I mean, the CJD mod is definitely overkill. Definitely cheesing it compared to how RLS is supposed to be set up, but I love the customization and abilities to do things like that, so definitely nice. Alright, I suppose that's it for today's episode, guys. If you did like today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more BeamNG content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you have any other comments, opinions, topics, suggestions, or ideas, you can go and leave them down below. Or you can go into the description and click on the link and join the Discord and let me know directly there as well. Otherwise, again, that is it for today's episode. Take care, and bye-bye.